Act 2, Starlight Sonata. Part 5, Picking Up the Pieces, first of the astral moon. Let's start our day. I'm glad the inn wasn't severely damaged by the falling stars, though it did take me nearly the whole day to finish all those little repairs. Is the tentacle acting more tentacly today, or have I just never noticed it? The building might still look a little battered, but it could be worse. Hopefully none of my customers got hurt yesterday. Well, at least we know that Kyle and Fable were here. It's not much, but I should surprise them with a new drink on the menu. That way whoever comes in can get at least a small taste of normalcy. We got the recipe for a sunny breeze. Oh, that's really cute. A sunny breeze. The delicious sunny breeze will melt your tensions and blow away your stresses, leading to enhanced charm, focus, and reflexes. It tastes like a pleasant wind flowing through the woods on a warm summer day. Very popular among bards and rangers. Alright, well, I hope we get a bard. I think that sounds like a good plan. Ooh! Ooh! Innkeeper. Jade. Didn't think you'd show up again after last time. No hard feelings. Remind me again, who started that whole brawl? No clue actually. Look at how pretty Jade is, and look at that little turtle. I want to know more about the turtle. Must have slipped my mind. Would a drink help you remember? If I wanted to chat about it, maybe. But you know how much the remnants of past bore me. Then let's focus on the present. Let's. I didn't come all this way to revel in old times after all. Although, does the turtle have a nose piercing? That is so adorable. Oh my god. I brought you something. I knew you'd find it useful just in case you did remember who started the brawl. Oh, this is interesting. Let me see. It's some thunder sage. Found it on one of my jobs, but didn't have any use for it. Oh my god, look at his little face! Oh, he's so cute! Just don't try to boil tea out of its leaves. Tastes dreadful, numbs your tongue. You seem to be speaking from experience. She might be. Your tavern seems to be getting on in years. Seems like nothing can escape the grip of time. Wasn't even sure if it was still open. Is it that bad? I guess some would say age adds character. And what would you say? I'd say you've gotten old. Ouch. Aw, don't take it too personally. You've still got some of your old appeal? Spark? Ish. That's at least something. Not the brightest flame, but funky enough. Thank you? Now, I'd actually like to try one of your fiery drinks. What can I serve you? Something that'll keep my mind sharp. You never know what will come your way next. Gotcha. Alright, so we want a fiery drink with some intellect. What do we got? I guess we'll have to go with the Sparkling Nebula. It's mostly intellect, but also some charisma. I don't think we've made this one before. The distilled flavor of the cosmos, the Sparkling Nebula fizzes on your tongue and rewires your synapses, inspiring great ideas and even greater stories. Storytellers and scholars alike can broaden their horizons with the taste of the stars. So we're gonna do this one, but I also want to see if we got any info on Jade. Not much at all. Jade is a Maida, age 32. She's literally older than me. What's she doing calling me old? Goes by she, her, is a bounty hunter. Background is the I'm gonna butcher this. Saye Plains. She's chaotic good, and her arcana is the Emperor. Cool. Alright. So this one's gonna have lots of intellect. I think the intellect potion bottle is my favorite. It's so cute. Let's do that, and then we're gonna do some charisma. 1, 2. Perfect. Wow, so sparkly, right, Andu? Oh, that's a cute achievement. Wow, that definitely might be my favorite drink we've made so far. No actual sparks, but perhaps something sparkling. Now that's what you call a drink. Maybe you haven't gotten on in years so much after all. Well, some things never wither. What are you doing in Zenith these days? Keeping up to date, checking out the latest town gossip after my most recent gig. Your most recent gig? I finished up a job in the Sae Plains. A sandworm kept terrorizing a group of seal wool merchants at the edge of the plains. I, myself, am very fond of those creatures. They just mind their own business, but sometimes, they gotta eat. But you know how it is. Something's gotta pay the bills after all. So I took the gig. It was a cushy job, though I still managed to get sand between my teeth. Ew. Luckily, it was only a sandworm and not one of those mimics that pretend to be part of the local fauna, and... snap! Gone you are. Anyway, I also heard about some unrest in Zoford from one of the local merchants and decided to go take a look. Zoford, the seaport? Yeah. Always considered it a rather calm area. It was. It still is. Sometimes, at least. Initially, I thought the unrest was related to the local thieves guild. So I went there to deal with some bandits, look at their most wanted list, and cash out. There was no real challenge, though, so I didn't pick anything up. Other than a few hushed whispers in the marketplace, that is. Something about some archmage's familiar that went missing or whatever. Rumor unlocked. Runaway. There's a slight unrest in Zoford. Rumor has it an archmage is looking for their familiar who went missing recently. Cute. Perhaps a job for you? I'm not a welfare association. Like, what do I care about missing familiars if no one's gonna pay me, you know? Of course, of course. How silly of me. I was way more interested in hearing more about the undead on the other side of the country that my colleagues were mumbling about. So, I came here and naturally I couldn't resist coming by to see how you were holding up. I'm doing very well, thank you. Well, that's good news, especially considering the state of your tavern. It's not my fault meteors hit my tavern. It's not that bad. Sure, whatever you say. So, do you know anything about those undead? Not really. I've been a bit occupied with cleaning up this mess. The tavern was just a tad affected by some recent incidents. What do you mean? The shooting stars? Ooh, somebody new. Oh, she's cool. Shooting stars? It's much more serious than that. Innkeeper, a drink, please. Perhaps something to boost my defenses. I'll have to be equipped for every possible situation after this kind of morning. Coming right up. Whoever she is gets right to the point. Alright, so we're gonna want a defense drink. So we'll do, yeah, Frosted Lagoon. Coming. 1, 2, 3 parts of defense. A little bit of attack. And some charisma. Frosted Lagoon, coming right up. Oh, the turtle's killing me. Please, enjoy. Like dragon scales, sturdy, strong. Flawless. Oh, she's cool. I'm glad I could impress. You have no idea how much this catastrophe has affected the poor citizens of Zenith. And my day off. I can only imagine what scars must have left on the rest of the country. I mean, if some star managed to affect not only the tavern, but also the whole city, it must have been pretty bad. Speaking of which, I'd be happy to help you fix this place up. If the money's right, of course. No, thank you. I'm closing up early today and tomorrow to take care of things. Alright, Chief. The offer stands. What? You don't really believe it was just shooting stars, do you? What else would it have been? Have you not seen the damage? Last time I checked, shooting stars were flaming comets traveling through the firmaments of Cassiopeia. Sometimes they crash on Gaia. Rarely, but it happens. Nothing I would worry about. Just an average Genesis for me. Cassiopeia helped me. What? Do you know something I don't? Perhaps. Oh, do enlighten me, please. Well, it seems you're not aware of who you're talking to. Nope. My name is Alethea Anwar. I'm a devotee of the great dragon Cassiopeia, bringer of change and lady of the gilded sea. She's fucking dope. I fight for those that cannot fight for themselves, bring justice to those who would bring doom. And I am very aware of when something is wrong with the firmament. Cool. Pleasure to meet you, Alethea. Now, trust me when I tell you, this was more than just your average asteroid shower. I'm bad at trusting strangers, but go ahead. I believe something way worse happened. What? I think, no, I know the stars fell from the sky. Literally. Usually I reside in the Aperture. It's a temple in the far northeast dedicated to Cassiopeia. But for my niece's birthday, I decided to take a few days off and visit her, to take her to the carnival on the outskirts of Zenith. We were just on our way back when suddenly, right above us, the sky was ablaze with millions of stars raining down on Gaia. I'm very attuned to the realm of Cassiopeia, the harbor of all luminaries of the firmament. Just say astral realm. That wouldn't do the place justice, but what would you know? It's vast and yet so full of beauty. It's an ocean with a glistening surface, home to creatures beyond our comprehension. It's the theological term for it. Not impressed. Anyways, I noticed something was off the moment it happened, perhaps even a tad beforehand. Like the feeling of impending doom when... Ooh, we got a rumor unlocked. Starfall. The spectacle last night left a mark on Fasoe. Let me try that again. The spectacle last night left a mark on Fasoa. Not everyone agrees, but a cleric of Cassiopeia claims it was something seriously sinister. Alright, like the feeling of impending doom when... all the hairs on your neck stand up and you know there's a creature lurking somewhere in the shadows? Exactly. Which is why, in Keep, I came here right after fulfilling my duties this morning. So many were hurt. It's a matter close to my heart, figuring out what happened. After inquiring with those affected, many referred to you and your tavern. If anyone had any intel, it'd be you, they said. They did? Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I imagine I know even less than you do. I was hoping to find some clues at least to help me start with my investigation. Well, they could ask around for you, I'm sure. Would you do that? I can certainly try. Good. In the meantime, I shall do what I do best, aid those in need. And perhaps find out more about this disaster. Why? What? Why are you so nonchalant about all of this? Things like this happen all the time, and people like you fix them. Thus, not my problem. People like me are the reason people like you can continue living like that. I didn't ask for any help. There will be a time when you do ask for help, and then you will be happy there are people like me. Sure. Before I forget, innkeeper. Yes, Alethea? I will help you fix up your tavern, free of charge. Not necessary, but thank you for the offer. Jade is unimpressed. Well, if you don't need my help, I know many around that do. So, I'll be going. Maybe we'll know more about all of this when I return. And we got some character information unlocked for Alethea. Alright, Alethea is a seraph. She is age 25, pronouns are she, her. She's a cleric. Her background is the Aperture, she's lawful good, and her arcana is the High Priestess. Alethea is a righteous devotee to the dragon Cassiopeia, a fact she makes sure everyone knows. She's very eager in her ambition to save people and protect the world from falling stars and the like. Oh my god, thank you! Welcome, Alliance Web! Thank you so much. Fucking love my flower crown. This is another one my boyfriend's daughter made me. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? I super appreciate you stopping by. How dramatic. Isn't it normal for divine devotees to act like that in times of crisis? Not sure if I'd call this a crisis. Sure, if it's like she said and the literal stars fell from the literal sky, then yeah, that's odd. But then again, I'm sure Cassiopeia would have stopped it from happening if she wanted to. Are you religious? No, but I don't deny the dragon's existence. Which means I'm more than confident in saying that if they want to be worshipped, they should work for it. Damn, Jade. We all work for something. I work to get paid, you work to get paid, and they just get paid without working. I wouldn't say they're not working. Then what are they doing to help in a crisis like this? They're taking care of the grand scheme of things. Pah, wishful thinking. What is that? Oh, you're doing better now that you realize it's Thursday? Thank you so much. I'm so glad you love stopping by. I really appreciate it though, for sure. What is that? What is that? Welcome, Elf. Thank you so much for the lurk. I missed you. It's good seeing you both. Thank you so much. Alright, this strange fella with the weird worm on a string around their neck just said, "Ayo." Greetings, adventurer. Who? Me? You're the only one who entered my tavern, no? Yeah, but in what way do I look like an adventurer? That's just their standard greeting. Budget couldn't cover anymore, I suppose. Wow. I have a wide variety of greetings. If that makes you feel better. Hit me, Innkeep. Give me something from your repertoire of greetings. The urge to say greetings, traveler, again. Hey, yo, bro. Cringe fail. The youth just called me cringe fail. Didn't you greet me like that? It's different when I do it. Yeah, their whole demeanor revolves around cringe. Yeah, Wait, what? Who even are you? Jade. You? Iniko. Cool name, Jade. Can I steal it? What? What? I'd prefer it if no one stole anything. Drakes. Got it. Can I have a drink then, if I can't have your name? Of course. What do you want? What do you have? Everything. What do you need the most right now? Something that'll make me more swift and agile. Like a slippery worm. Can't risk getting caught, after all. What? What? Worms can be slippery? That wasn't... Never mind. Iniko's kind of strange. A slippery worm coming right up. We've met a couple of new adventurers today. We have met, just to get you caught up, we've met Alethea, who is a cleric, and she's very into helping people. We've met Jade, who you saw. She's a bounty hunter. She's pretty nonchalant. Let's see. She's not the type of person you ever have to worry about. She's strong, independent, and always looking for a new gig to make a living. A little empathy wouldn't hurt her, but that's probably too much to ask for. And we just met this strange changeling named Iniko, who is a monk. Oh, I probably should look and see what drink we're making. Where are the drinks? Alright, so we need a swift strike, probably. Yeah. Let's go, swift strike. So, we're gonna do lots of dexterity. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do a little bit of intellect. 1. And we're gonna do a little bit of defense. Get in there. There we go. Swift strike, order up. Also, the inn got hit with a bunch of falling stars, so that was strange. And Kyle was back. No worms, but perhaps it'll still suit your tastes. Oh, wow! This is great! Amazing, even! Where did you learn this craft? In the primordial vortex? Don't look at me like that. I'm just joking. You aren't from here, are you? Who, me? Who else? Corey. Oh, Kyle. Did he have a brain this time? No, Kyle did not have a brain. It was even worse this time. He thought we hid the inn from him and that we were playing like hide and seek. He met a mysterious stranger that said that they know us and they wanted to talk to us, but he couldn't remember who it was. And the stranger said I was living a life in faux peace and denial at my inn. He sounds like a dick, but Kyle didn't really know who he was, and he left this letter on the board that I have not read yet. Alright, Iniko said, Corey? Is that the thing on your shoulder? Bingo. It's short for corruption. Ah. No. I meant you. Well, I'm nowhere, anywhere, and everywhere all at once. But most of me is from Avalon. Oh, an Avalonian? Native-born or by ancestry? Native, duh. Huh, that's interesting. I find it pretty lame, to be honest. He said TBH. There's nothing going on over there. Everyone's the same. And you think it's different here on Gaia? Yeah, I mean, not really, but I can go anywhere I like. Barely anyone knows me here. Theft, identity fraud, some bad word. All's goody-goody with me because I can be someone else tomorrow. Oh, he's something else. In Avalon, they all see through that game very quickly. I see. Changeling then? Yes, and I say so out of trust. Just kidding. If you tell anyone, I'll come for you. Fret not. What happens in the tavern stays in the tavern. Then we're cool. Cool. So what brings you here, Iniko? This and that, you know. Zenith seemed like a cool town with a cool name. Got distracted by that giant hog in your front yard and thought I'd come in and say hi. That would be mine. Cool. I don't do mounts. I'm faster on foot. I want to see the giant pig. That way I can admire the landscape, take U-turns through narrow spaces, pickpocket. And did you admire the wrecked ruin that was once Zenith? I mean, I love chaos, so... Is it that bad? Are his hands cats? Why is his hands cats? I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna have to zoom in for the YouTube video, but like his hand is cats. Also, the turtle has a nose ring. I don't know if you can see that either, because it's real tiny, but it's adorable. Do you ever leave this tavern, Innkeep? The city looks like a broken mirror. You bet it does. Where did the turtle come from? The turtle belongs to Jade, but she hasn't actually said anything about it being on the table. Like, there's just been no mention of it. So the turtle's just been here the whole time she's been talking. Looks like a star hit the center of Zenith, and boom! Yep. Oh. But there's nothing we can do about it. Exactly. Someone will fix it. We got a new rumor that I'll have to check out. And that someone's not me. Ha! Me neither. What if no one fixes it? So what? Then it stays broken. The ether tree won't tumble just because some stars fell from the sky. I'm sure some egomaniac is already on their way to fix it. Needn't get my hands dirty. I think the cleric's on her way to go try to fix it. Ditto. Isn't that a bit bleak? Why even bother? There's always someone who fixes everything. And if not, then it ain't bothering anyone enough. Which means it isn't a problem. Exactly. I know Jade is a mercenary, but say, Iniko, you aren't exactly a traditional adventurer either, huh? He is so antsy. Yeah, I know, the turtle just keeps, like, shuffling around over here. Ugh, no way. Their self-righteousness and self-sacrificial hero complexes ain't my vibe. I wouldn't say all adventurers are like that. Name one adventurer that didn't die from self-sacrificial tendencies. I knew one, but they perished thanks to their hubris. Another classic. Reminds me of the group I met last week in Erove. They were nice, but too nice, you know? I know exactly what you mean. Were they also on their way to investigate the falling stars? Nah, they were heading somewhere north. Didn't really listen, didn't care. But I was nice to them too, you know? Charmed some rations out of them when they prepared breakfast at their camp. Sat around the campfire drinking tea, munching on bread and bacon. One of them was a wizard, I believe. Full on robes and magic type of guy. Kept going on about how Leviathan was sending bad omens to the bottom of his teacup. Leviathan? Huh. Why him? Dunno. Was he trying to warn you about his sister's demise? His sister? Cassiopeia? Ah, right. Sorry. Mythology isn't really my cup of tea. What is your cup of tea? Fraud! Checks out. Character information unlocked for Iniko. Where's he at? Here we go. Originally from Avalon, Iniko is now vibing on Gaia, probably because people here aren't used to the trickery of changelings yet. They're always looking for a new victim to fool and don't take anything too seriously. The thing on their shoulder is called Cory, short for corruption, obviously. Okay, so Iniko, just Iniko, is they, them, changeling. Okay, cool, got it. Chaotic neutral. Fun. So, Leviathan warned him via his tea leaves about the start of something terrible, tattered wings tainting the gilded sea in dark shades of misery, leaving behind nothing but a shimmering void. That's exactly what he said. How did you know? I think I read that somewhere before. Did you also read about the blazing eruption at the foot of Dalwell Hills? Why is everything falling apart all of a sudden? Okay, but monk, that commits fraud and such, wrong class type, right? He's not a very chill monk. Bird, what's wrong? Calm down. No, but I heard about that when I was in Zoford. Thought the Fae were doing one of their quirky rituals again. Wait, so it actually happened? Yep. He also read that from his tea leaves. Whoa, seems like this guy was real psychic. I guess. Divination magic can be a powerful tool. The tea leaves said the wings shall be torn apart at the feet of Avalon, nestled between the peaks of Dalwell. Dalwell? So it really could be true. What? It sounds like whatever happened in Dalwell was the reason the stars fell from the sky. Tainted gilded sea, shimmering void, metaphors for a starless sky. If the wizard was right about his tea leaf reading, that is. But it fits with what I heard in Zoford, happened just a few days ago. Oh, that's how you're connecting it all. Rumors unlocked of tea and prophecies. A psychic wizard foretold the starfall in their teacup. Apparently it's just a fragment of the calamity that can be traced back to Dalwell. And Zenith is in shambles. After the star rain last night, the crater left in the city center carved a destruction that rippled through the town. Okay, so everything is bad. Bad things all around. Wonderful. How else? No idea. I thought he was just babbling. With everything that's been happening recently, I think he might have been onto something. Odd that the adventurer didn't try to stop it from happening. Maybe they were lacking in ego. Maybe. Or maybe they thought someone else would come along and fix everything. Okay, enough. I understand what you're getting at. Maybe they were just pretending to be adventurers. Maybe they were the cause of all this and were just bragging about it. Thinking I'd stop them, lol. Enough with your maybes. They're pointless and aren't helping anyone. I'm getting a headache. I'll go get some fresh air. So long, Innkeep. Merry hunting, Jade. Now it's just you and me, Innkeeper. I don't like the way Iniko is looking at me. Indeed, Iniko. Have you ever thought about what would happen if no one ever fixed anything? Sorry, I was making some food. Have we seen our edgelord again yet? Did he steal something cool for us from that vampire lady? He hasn't been back yet. Kyle came back and asked about the sunscreen and the cloak, but we don't have any update on our brooding, edgy rogue friend yet. Nah, pal. Just don't think about it. Life's easier that way. Why do you worry so much? You have your tavern. You can just mind your own business. This is my job. I listen to stories and gather rumors to make quests. I get it. That sounds like the blurb on the back of some page turner. I wouldn't want my life to be a page turner. Well then, it's good we aren't all the same. Though I could technically be anyone, even you. Don't. Drakes, I'm kidding. Didn't mean to spit in your soup. You didn't. Cool, I'm off. See if I can snatch some coins off the streets. Good luck. Don't need any, Innkeep. Iniko is quite strange. Alright, let's form a quest. So, we've got lots of stuff. This is still undead. A psychic wizard foretold the starfall in their teacup. Apparently it's just a fragment of the calamity that can be traced back to the Dalwell. So I do think this is part of what we need. That's about Carolyn's greatsword. This is about a banshee. I don't feel like this one has to do with the starfall. Zenith is in shambles after the star rain last night. The crater left in the city center carved a destruction that rippled through town. A psychic wizard foretold the starfall. And then The spectacle last night left a mark on Fessoa. Not everyone agrees, but a cleric of Cassiopeia claims it was something sinister. Let's see if this makes a quest. Let's see, that's the undead with the snails. I don't think that's anything. I don't think that's... Alright, that should be good. Twinkle, twinkle, deadly stars. The beautiful yet disastrous starfall left Zenith in shambles. The city and surrounding farmlands are destroyed, and some people are left homeless. A mere meteor shower wouldn't leave the entire night sky empty. So what exactly happened? Is it a harbinger of something more ominous yet to come? Whatever it may be, it's said that a fragment of this calamity can be traced back to Dalwell, an island in the south of Fessoa. Alright, so that is our quest that we have created. We will put it on the board. And we'll clean up the tavern for the night. And then see what the next day unfolds. And hope.